Week 7 in Fredericksburg area high school football certainly is shaping up to be an interesting week. We have some teams that really have performed quite well thus far into the season, and that means that we've got some big-time matchups looming, not just this week, but in the weeks ahead. But let's look at Week 7 to start off with, fellas. Which of these wonderful games most intrigues you?
I think Forest Park Colonial Forge is clearly the most important game for this area, right?
Can I give you a little Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend? I think you already did that earlier today, but Chancellor at Cortland, we got a huge rivalry game there, both 4-1. That's a huge matchup there. I think you had an interesting stat about
Chancellor Cortland. This is, here we go, digging deep into the numbers. This is the fewest combined losses for in a Chancellor Cortland game since 1990. That year,
wow.
That year Chancellor came into the game 4-1, was headed for the state semifinals. Cortland was 5-0, was heading for a 7-4 season. At no other point have both these teams entered the game with as few as 2 combined losses.
So a couple of teams that have some rich history, but it's been a while since both teams have been, let's say, at the top of their game and met each other in the same year.
Absolutely. I mean, best Chancellor Cortland game in the last 20 years, I think, is pretty fair.
Maybe 25.
Maybe.
Years. Yeah. That's it should be. I hope that it's a good game. It certainly bodes well. Lots of storylines leading up into this one. Do we know yet who's going to be covering it? Who gets the cake?
That is a deep, dark secret right until kickoff there. You know, maybe you ask us, Nathan. I don't know who to say. People say who's going to win Chancellor Cortland. I have no idea.
I don't either. I mean, I think we talked about Chancellor earlier about them kind of going on this roll here. I don't think any of us really thought that they were going to be this good, and they are. They clearly are. They've proven to be, a strong team. Cortland's strong yet again. Both these teams just have so much talent. I flip a coin at this point for me.
Yeah, and it's contrasting styles, of course. Chancellor's going to bring Jason Brown, and they're going to try to throw the ball a little bit. Cortland is going to hand the ball off and hand the ball off and hand the ball off, hand the ball off again, and then maybe try to throw it deep to Jabari Allen. Defense, maybe Cortland's defense has been a little more tested, maybe. But, they've both played really good schedules. They've both played good opponents. They've both put up a lot of points. It's, you got a coin to flip? Do we have one?
Is this going to be one of those 10-7 games again, like Massaponax Cortland to start the year? I mean, we're talking, you're hyping up the offenses there, but I think they both have really good defenses as well. These are two really well-rounded teams and an exciting matchup. I can tell you definitively, I will not be there, sadly. So somebody will have the pleasure.
You'll be enjoying South Beach, right?
No, I'll be in Blacksburg covering college football. But,
I think the key thing with Chancellor and Cortland, I think when you talk about playoff implications, I think the winner here has got a great chance to finish in the top 4 in the 4A East. The loser, you're still at home in the playoffs. You're still at home at least 1 round, maybe in 2 rounds. But I think the winner here definitely has a little bit of an advantage there. That's a